The Federation of Kenya Employers, that's FKE, is calling on the government to dampen the zeal with which it is looking for additional revenue through taxation measures, as this is stifling business further. Now, the employers' umbrella body wants the government to prioritize business recovery in its fiscal policy and take into account the views of the business community when putting in place laws that affect business operations. I beg your pardon. Here's Victor Kiprop with FKE's perspective.
The Federation of Kenya Employers has taken the pulse of the country's business environment as it relates to employers, and the feedback is far from positive.
The regulatory environment is becoming punitive and unconducive for business operations. Businesses are grappling with tax obligations against shrinking incomes, even as new regulatory challenges are under discussion.
Citing the new and proposed taxes, including the 1% minimum tax, whose implementation was stopped by the High Court, the 1.5% digital services tax, and the reversal of the COVID-19 tax relief measures, FKE says the government is focusing more on revenue collection while disenfranchising businesses.
Now, when those are reversed, and yet we are still in the middle, COVID has not gone away. We are still getting the ravages of COVID. We have just come out of containment measures that were lifted on the 1st of May. It means that COVID is still with us. So we still need to continue giving these relief measures and accommodation to ensure that you can be able to wade through this COVID-19.
We therefore appeal to the government to prioritize business recovery in its fiscal policy. The situation of households and enterprises at all levels is getting worse.
A survey by FKE on micro-enterprises in Kilifi, Busia and Kitui counties last year in August found that COVID-19 had wiped out at least 34% of jobs. And when these numbers are extrapolated on a nationwide scale, it means COVID-19 wiped off at least 5.1 million jobs in the informal sector. Not all is negative, though, as FKE has, however, loaded regulations that support enterprise growth, such as the Finance Act, which introduces voluntary tax disclosure and waiver of penalties for up to 3 years. Victor Kiprop, NTV Business.